It's time to ride it. 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Come on, pull up a chair.
Hey.
He started already.
Yeah, just now started, that's right.
Just started.
Welcome to the writer's room.
The writer's room.
Hang on, we have to...
Hang on, we have to.
So it's...
Oh, it's...
I can't use strong language until a minute in,
I can't use strong... Actually, no, they changed... YouTube changed it, so I think you can't use strong language in the first minute.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But what if... Do we know that for sure,
Fuck!
though?
I already did it.
Actually, that might be just after a minute at this point. So I think we're okay.
Okay, well, either way, you can use your strong language now.
I fucked up.
Yeah, you did.
We
I'm not going to
recorded
defend him because he did fuck up.
an entire hour and 15 minutes.
A whole episode.
And the recording software double recorded Braydan.
It bent us over and inserted its nether regions into our anuses.
Correct. So
Yeah. I know what's worse than hearing me already is hearing me twice. Nobody wants that. So
nobody, no,
literally not a single, not even my mother wants to hear that. So we're back here in the lab, in the writer's room.
Yep.
And pretty much just do that again.
So this is why there is a page and an eighth of the Halloween special pulled up here.
Oh yeah. By the way, I'm gonna have to redo my research. There was a great choice bit last time. This is going up next week, right? Saturday, May 2nd.
Is it?
I think so. We're gonna make that judgment call.
We're gonna figure that out. You'll know because it'll be uploaded on a certain day.
It'll be National Brothers and Sisters Day. So happy National Brothers and Sisters Day. You know how we like to celebrate holidays here is with a special script. So let's go back to the Halloween script from Halloween on National Brothers and Sisters Day and finish this script.
That's right.
I can't believe you forgot that bit already. Okay.
I'm gonna say hello to my brother, just like I did in the last recording session.
Yes. Hi, brother. Hi to my sister. I should probably say hi to my sister.
Yeah.
Before we get started, because we're not gonna pretend that we didn't write anything and just rewrite everything. Let's table read everything that we wrote in the previous episode, which is not a lot. And let's see. The goal for this episode is to write more than a page and an 8, so that we at least beat the output from the trash recording session.
That is such a task, especially
that is the goal. That is the goal.
I just told you before we started recording that I hadn't slept last night, so that's gonna be a task for me. So let's see how we do.
Loopy as hell. So I've got some dead weight on my shoulders, but I'm gonna power through. Let's table.
All right, pay attention, podcasters. All right,
pay attention. Listen. Take it away.
What should we cast? I'll do action. Let's see.
I will do voices. There's 2 voices.
2 voices.
There's
okay.
1 voice.
So you just do all characters then? Okay.
Yes.
Exterior, suburban sidewalk, magic hour. What should we define magic hour for them? Actually, I know we're supposed to be table reading, but should we define magic hour?
Magic hour is the time at around 6 o'clock, right when the sun is setting, and it looks very pretty. Go.
Okay, sorry. A low fog scattering warm light beams. Tall grass sways, gravel kicks, distant muffled, almost ethereal tire screeches, metal clashes, soft screams. Face down in a muddy ditch, Sam, 40s male, adorned in flowing white robes tied to his forearm, a single orange balloon. His eyes open and close as he tries to regain consciousness. Muffled voices can be heard, and Sam is being dragged. Sam falls back into unconsciousness. Pre-lap, humming.
Oh.
Wait, Gregorian,
Gregorian.
Gregorian chants. I knew that. Interior, suburban mansion, basement, magic hour. Probably could have just put continues. Sam's eyes flutter open. Surrounding him, a coven of similarly dressed acolytes humming their chants. Sam pulls at his arms, legs. They're tied to a chair. The basement is damp, dark.
Awaken, child.
Emerging from a corner shadow, Father Gabriel, 70s male. All of the acolytes bow to him as he glides towards Sam. Sam opens his mouth to speak, but nothing emits. Just a sustained wheeze. Father Gabriel chuckles.
Hush. Save your breath.
Sam closes his mouth. The acolytes hover closer.
You are new into this world, child. What comes before is no longer.
Father Gabriel takes a step forward, tightens his fist.
But before we begin, we demand a sacrifice.
The acolytes inch closer to Sam, sniffing across his clothing, examining his skin. Sam wriggles, trying to loosen his bindings. One of the acolytes walks towards Father Gabriel with a hacksaw. Father Gabriel takes the saw and moves towards Sam. Sam thrashes around in the chair, desperately trying to escape. Two acolytes hold him still. Father Gabriel saws off Sam's fingers as Sam shrieks in pain. And that's where we're at. That was the most cursed audio.
You're welcome out there.
You did a little shriek, but it didn't come across that way. So,
I can't wait to hear that back. Anyways.
So that's where we're at. That's a pretty good start, actually. We actually
That's fair.
got a pretty good start going.
For the little amount of work we did, not bad quality. So,
That's right.
goal for now is to continue that progress, and let's see if we can do more than a page and an 8.
I agree.
A tall task, but I think we can do it. All right.
I believe.
So, what was that?
I believe.
He also believes. So, I had the setup. Sam is getting real fucked over here by Father Gabriel. His thingies are getting cut off.
Correct.
Do you think as an audience, because we're really just dropping them in, and I think that's perfect for a short film. You know, drop them in, don't give them a lot of information, and let them kind of learn everything as they go. I don't think we need to spoon feed everything to them in the first minute of the film. But put yourself in an audience shoes. Are you too confused as to what's happening? I don't want to immediately say everything, but do we need to give them a little more of a morsel before the plot actually kind of kicks off? Let me ask you your advice.
I don't think we need to give him any more, because I think we're in Sam's shoes, so we're all supposed to be confused as fuck right now.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
My only problem is I don't actually know where to go from here.
If we refer to the beat board that we kind of cobbled together in the
unfinished beat board.
The unfinished beat board we cobbled together in the Halloween episode.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing that happens, which is kind of like the last thing happens, is that Sam escapes from his bondage and runs away. Kind of the next thing that happens.
So essentially, but what ends up, so he ends up alone, based on what I just quickly read there. I'm going to move my phone out of my pocket so I can get more comfortable.
Okay. Thanks for that update.
No, all the details.
I was very
details
worried
matter.
that you weren't very comfortable.
Details matter, bro. And my fluffy jacket I've got going on instead of a t-shirt. Okay. The idea was we get him in a one-on-one like fight, right? So essentially he could just pass out and then he's get his fingers cut off. Wouldn't you pass out?
Don't need him to pass out again.
Shit,
Just
you're right.
passed out.
Damn it!
You can't
He just
keep
woke
doing
up.
that. He just woke up.
Okay, got it. They have like a little like metal platter that they put his fingers in, and continuing to chant. The Father Gabriel takes the platter, carries it upstairs, and the acolytes follow him, except for one that remains to stand guard.
Okay. What do you want me to do? What do you?
I want your approval, Dad.
You want my approval, all right? You're gonna have to do something a little bit better than that.
Okay, so you're not a fan.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine.
Oh, you think it's fine? Okay.
I think it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Okay, that's good enough for you.
I don't know. I feel like something's missing. I hate that it's just like they're just gonna continue to chant and oddly. I mean, but that's cult stuff though. Cult stuff is not normal to us. It's not gonna feel natural no matter what we do.
This is afterlife cult also.
That's true.
I don't think anything that's gonna happen is gonna feel natural. But I do think that they just kind of leave. It's a little too convenient. I think.
Oh, quick note for the audience: we picked Magic Hour because we wanted. I've forgotten the term. I've forgotten the term. Like we wanted it to feel off. We wanted the world to feel off. What is the term?
Uncanny.
Uncanny. Thank you, Brayden.
Yeah.
We wanted an uncanny.
We were all
feeling.
clamoring for that. We were all very.
Yes.
Why did they choose Magic Hour? It was such a weird. Oh, because it's uncanny. Thank you for that explanation.
Magic Hour doesn't last very long, so people might have wondered why it's lasting for 5 hours or however long the story takes place. That wasn't a Sprite. We're not sponsored.
Yeah, we're not sponsored, by the way. Thanks for that. Good catch.
Yep, I got you,
This is why
bro.
we keep you around.
No other reason that it just to protect us.
Literally just to protect us from fake sponsorships.
The lawyer hired me to do that.
And we can't thank the lawyer enough for all that he does for this show.
That's right.
All the choice bits that he's been a part of.
That's right. We should get a lawyer on here sometime just to.
I would.
That would be really kind of stupid, but really funny.
An actual lawyer.
Yeah. That's
So,
right.
lawyer, what do you think of the script that we wrote? Can you please let me see my family? Like, I want to go home.
That's right.
Not until the end of this episode.
We haven't broken any laws. Now sit down. Okay, well, what do you think our transition should be? Because I kind of agree. My idea it's too convenient.
Yeah. So I guess, seeming that the actual brunt of the plot engine is this sort of chase / struggle to find the answers of who he was before in life. That kind of seems like that's the engine of this plot. That kicks off with, does he really need to fight anyone here? Can he actually just escape and run away from everyone?
Well, so as you were saying that, the image of the intro of Mad Max Fury Road popped into my head, which
Great movie.
if you haven't seen it, he doesn't technically get away in that chase, but we're doing a new thing, so yeah. I almost wonder if that's our engine. We need to probably start that immediately. So what if he hears he has a wife and child, right? So what if he hears somebody hallucinating it feels like a hallucination, but I think in actuality, keep that label covered up.
I caught it.
Okay.
Just get like a blur.
Get a brown paper
Yeah.
bag. But I think the voices are real, but it's we're in an uncanny kind of situation here. But I don't know. Maybe that gives him, I don't want to say an adrenaline rush, but I don't know. it sparks a new motivation, and he's able to just kind of like
Yeah.
push people out of the way, football player style.
Football player style. Okay, cool.
I wanted to make a reference you could appreciate.
Because that's all I know is sports and nothing else. That's all I'm aware of. It's in a movie that I really like, but no, you have to bring sports in for me to really fully get it.
True.
All right, so
Check out season 1. He actually came up with a really good sports sketch. That's actually a favorite of mine.
I really do like that sketch.
Okay.
And all the more relevant now as we're gearing up for World War III. Go check out that episode, guys, just so you can be prepared for what's going to happen in the next few months.
That's right. Man, the world is... I don't want to get into it, but the world's a terrible
That's why
place.
we're here. So we don't have to think about any of that. We could just laugh.
That's right.
And read fun stories. Anyways.
Yep.
Murdered man running after his wife and child. That's what we're doing today.
So
he's not actually a murdered man. He's a dead man.
But okay, is the car accident just a car accident, or was that? Are we going to get into that any more than he just kind of died? Okay.
I don't. Yeah, he just kind of died. I don't think it's really important.
Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I wanted to see what you thought. Okay, so then.
Trying to.
Yeah, well, see, now that I'm thinking about it too, is it weird? Because the goal is he gets out of this house to go to his house in life. Because the afterlife it's a uncanny version of actual life.
Yeah.
So does it really make sense for him to hear... You know what? We're making it up.
Yeah,
it's magic.
I don't see why it can't be.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, capitalize that. He capitalized shrieks, podcaster listeners.
Yeah.
Ooh. ... Shrieks that blend into another more muffled shrieks. Shrieks
wife and child
that blend into feminine, more muffled shrieks.
There we go.
Okay.
Ears. Sam's ears perk up. Voices.
What do they say though?
Oh.
That's a tough one. I think okay, let me throw this out there. I think when he makes it to his house and like sees like, I'm gonna say ghost version of them, even though they're the ones alive.
Yeah.
Maybe he's seeing them more in him, and that's kind of his realization.
Yeah.
So then, oh, I don't mind that.
Yeah, I think that's kind of simple.
He had,
and then when we
get a woman say Sam, by the way, Spotify.
Yeah,
Apple.
And so when we get there, it sounds to him as a character that they're like searching out for him.
Yeah.
But when he gets there, it's like they're just kind of crying out to him in grief and desperation.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
yeah. So his mission, from his perspective, is to save his family.
Yeah.
Until we throw in our twist. Okay, so he recognizes these voices. So now he has to, well, in the industry we call this an escape.
I don't know if you knew this, folks. This is what we in the Hollywood world call running away.
Listen, not everybody is as intelligent.
As intelligent and knowledgeable as we are, the elite.
That's right.
Folks at home, I don't know if you're looking at the screen, all these things on the screen, they're called words. And you use your eyeballs to read them and understand what they mean. Now, I don't know if you can read, you hicks at home who never went to school, because we're better than you, because we went to film school.
Well, hold on. I just learned to read a few days ago.
My apologies.
It's been really hard writing all this stuff.
Yeah. No, that's why this has been so difficult, because we just learned how to read.
That's right. All right,
so
let's lock in for a minute so that we can get a page and an eighth or more. All right.
We have, yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm Action Man, right? So I
historically,
right?
Historically. I'll let you type some things out.
I'm gonna run it by you because brain is not functioning at full capacity at the moment. So I'm gonna run it by you and then I'll type it. Hold on. Father Gabriel takes.
I'm just kind of setting up some conflict.
Sure. Takes notice as well. They don't hear it though. He just notices that he's hearing something, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
takes notice of.
That's what I thought.
Am's shift in determination. Adrenaline's starting to course through his veins.
Yeah. So I don't want him to just slip the bindings. I think what I'm gonna have him do. He'll slip on one. He has to slip one of the bindings, obviously, because there's just no other way to do it. But then, so maybe it's like his foot gets loose, and then he gets up in the chair, like maybe breaks as it like hits some of the acolytes, and then he kind of pushes them out of the way. He's got some rope that he can take off once he escapes up the stairs. Thoughts?
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to finish this.
I'm just trying to give him a line to say.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't even really need to say anything
I don't think he does. I think.
Yeah, we get the idea.
Yeah, if we give him too much time, he's gonna be like, he's gonna escape. Yeah. So it's just.
I'm going to monologue at you while you attempt to escape. Oh, he ran away.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. I was not. Okay. Sam. Actually, hold on. Wait. Yeah, Sam. Suddenly slips the bindings on his, he's analyzing, left foot.
Yes, I'm gonna need to truly analyze this piece of work.
He rushes to get up with his chair still attached.
Yes, indeed.
He trips and slams into several of the acolytes.
Yes.
Acolytes. The chair snaps. Okay. I mean, I'm having a lag problem on final draft. Snaps into pieces. There we go. Pieces. Sam. Leaps to his feet and rushes up the stairs as no.
It's okay.
As a few. I'll just say a few acolytes charge after him. Thank you for helping my formatting. I don't know. Should Father Gabriel have a line? Is that what you're doing right now?
I'm fixing some formatting.
Understood. Interior suburban mansion, stairs continuous.
This is up here to continuous also.
All right.
Well, yes, Sam, Father Gabriel should probably say something. You fools! After him!
Do not let him escape.
No, we're not saying anything like that.
You will not
Say
escape this nightmare. Shit.
Maniacal laughter.
He could just laugh, actually. No,
Not
I'm
having him laugh.
No, dude,
I'm
he
not
could.
having him.
Why
He
not?
could. Because I said so.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Fuck.
You can have him laugh. Ha ha ha! He's gonna have him laugh. I think it's fun for him. He's bored out of his fucking mind. That's why he's insane. That's why he's made this fucking cult. He wants the chase. He wants some entertainment.
Yeah.
I think that's awesome. So, okay. Well, let's. I don't know. Let's see. Can we? Should he get up the stairs, or I don't know how. How does he lose these few acolytes that I've sent after him? What's our target length, actually?
Let's shoot for 7, 8 pages. But we don't got to go crazy.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking between 8 and 12 somewhere, but I think 8's a pretty good number, honestly.
Yeah.
So he's going to spend a little more time. We'll probably let him leave the house at page 6, maybe a little sooner. Because that'll be a short segment where he gets over to his house, using air quotes. Okay. So then, okay. I charge after him. One grabs his foot. This should be actually easy. But he kicks. Wait. Yeah, but he kicks. And the leading acolyte falls back onto his brethren. There's no way that's spelled right. Maybe it is.
That looks.
Is that right?
Did it. I think, yeah.
Okay.
He did it.
Onto his brethren. Sam. Did I just do caps lock? I did. Sam. No, stop. What is going on? Okay, Sam reaches the top. Nope. Top of the stairs and slams the door. All right, now we can go to the next scene, probably.
Sweet.
Which I mean, that's still interior. So now, well, suburban mansion still. Suburban mansion. All right. Yeah, what do you think? Bedroom.
No, we'll just call it a bedroom. Yeah.
From a basement to a bedroom? It is a mansion. We could do like a weird just room.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You're doing continue what you were saying.
So yeah, I was gonna say we could do like a weird, like nothing. I mean, it's an uncanny world, so we could just have it be a bunch of like he could come up here and like the bedroom, like everything's on the ceiling, and like the whole room. Like we could do that. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if we have enough time to do that though. That's really like jarring. It's like, how do we, because then it's like a maze that he has to escape from, which we kind of are doing a little bit.
I guess, yeah.
Kind of. Well, we got him. Do we have any other beats besides him leaving the basement or any other information?
Nope.
That is awesome. That's
awesome.
Great.
Well, Act 2 of our kind of big picture beat sheet. Protagonist defies authority and tries to fight to regain their memories. A target is placed on the protagonist's back. The cult exploits surreal and horrific abilities in the afterlife to stop protagonist. So it's kind of, yeah.
All right.
It's vague, but we can interpret that how we will.
All right, well, do you have any thoughts on where we go from here now that I've gotten us upstairs?
Not exactly, but I do think kind of mixing in some of that horror elements back into it is the way to go. So it's action sort of vehicle of trying to get to wife and child, I think is the kind of steps to take. The adding in some sort of horror element is gonna make this kind of journey a little less linear. So I'm not opposed to it being almost like a labyrinth type of maze where the afterlife just kind of exploits all of your horrors in some form or fashion.
So can you go back to the beat board, actually?
Beat board.
What was the thing? You had an idea of what happens to people when they die in this world. I can't remember what it was.
People that die in the afterlife are eternally tortured in endless pain.
So they just don't have a balloon, right? Because the balloon's the whole thing, right?
Pop their balloon.
Their
balloon. And
are they just lying on the ground, just like screaming in pain? Is that the kind of the whole thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Take us back.
Wait.
Take us back, please, sir.
And the back.
Okay.
Whoa.
I'm so scary, bro. I'm actually gonna. Whoops. I'm actually gonna undo and put bedroom back. I think I actually like this idea of. So here's what I'm gonna do, and you can veto it.
I like that.
I'm gonna do well.
I'm waiting.
I think I'm gonna do the upside down room idea first.
Okay.
Sam. Well, I've already had him slam the door. Sam looks around.
Turns around.
Yeah,
Yes,
it just looks around is fine. All of the furniture is... Well, okay, should it be he's on the ceiling, or it's just everything's on the ceiling? I think he should be
Everything
on
is
this.
on the ceiling.
Oh, you think everything...
He's on the ceiling.
I
He
like
can be on the ceiling.
Well, I like that because like light fixtures and stuff, but like they're still like behaving as if the room were right side up.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So hang on. Let me start this sentence over. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, all of the him is on the ceiling.
Okay. Okay. He finds himself on the ceiling as if the... I might butcher this description. Thank you.
As if the room.
As if the room is upside down. I don't know. There is a oh boy, how do you spell chandelier? Chandelier?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I say this? Because it's just sticking straight up. Do I just say that? Maybe I just say that. I've never had to describe this setting before.
There is a chandelier.
There's a chandelier.
It's just there.
In the center.
No relation to anything else happening.
Sticking. Oh boy. I'm frozen. Okay. Sticking. Oh my gosh. Okay. Straight. Up. Towards. The floor? I guess? The floor. I don't know. That's a weird one. Okay. Sam spots a door and rushes for it. And I think this next room will tie back in the horror by having a bunch of dead people.
Yes.
Do you want to do that, or do you want me to do that?
I shall do it.
Okay. I've set it up for you. He's rushing towards the door. So you get to pick this next room.
I get to pick the next room.
You get to pick the next room. We actually have a lot more time on, depending on the kind of rooms we do. So. Are there any monsters here? I don't think so. I think it's just the cultists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, he just gets through this room.
Yeah, I think we kind of just have a weird moment that's gonna. I think this information tells us this is not gonna be easy to get out of this house because we're already having a weird thing happen.
Yeah.
So it's telling us, oh, anything can happen in this house. That's kind of what that scene is meant to do. At least for me, that's what it does. Oh boy, interior suburban mansion.
I don't want to call it another bedroom.
No, yeah, we can't do. Yeah. Other room? Do like the complete opposite of a bed. Do like the kitchen or something.
Sorry.
Other bedroom. Oh no.
Kitchen.
The guest room. The guest bedroom.
Yeah, actually, that does make more sense.
Oh my god, the guest room.
He just goes from a bedroom to a kitchen? That doesn't make any sense. Who's designing this in the afterlife?
Okay, but we're also in a house where the room is upside down.
Yeah, that's like... Okay, so that's 1 of 4 bedrooms. 3.5 baths.
He's also coming out of a basement into a bedroom, to be fair. It is a very bizarre house already.
Up the stairs into the bedroom that's up, maybe upside down. Sure. Yeah. Gravity works differently.
I guess it's not unheard
But that's
of,
maybe
though.
like an extra $5,000 to the value of the home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you know what this means, though, actually, is if we're screwing up, like, this house, it means he has to kind of get through a weird version of his house, too.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
I think we need to make sure that that's later on.
I always thought part of the script was him going out into the outside and going to his house.
Yeah.
That's part of it, for sure.
Okay, yeah, okay. Just making sure we're on the same
I
page.
think this is more of like a story analyzation moment. What's weird about this room? What could be weird about this room? Sam. There's furniture is morphed into the floors and walls.
Ooh, that's cool. Like
Sticking.
melting? Or is it like just kind of in there? Okay.
Melting in at odd angles. So it's all kind of like weird
Like,
looking.
What's that painter? Oh, shoot.
What is that? Salvador Dali? Is this what you're thinking of?
No, I don't know. I only know like Van Gogh and Picasso and like stuff.
It's like that one painter that I don't know. Yeah,
I
so
don't.
right.
I've seen paintings that kind of do a similar.
I've seen Let's get this clear. I've seen paintings.
I've seen
know
the Mona
painters?
Lisa.
No, I've seen them though. In the middle of the room. I don't want to call him an acolyte, but I don't want to call him a man either.
Well, what are you? Is this a dead person or is this somebody alive?
We'll call him a torture soul. This is
Torture
a dead afterlife guy. His
Okay.
balloon has been popped. This is the first instance of that being a potential
So
danger.
we're kind of easing into it, I guess.
Yeah. Crashing.
Should you have Sam like realize he doesn't have a balloon and all that? Like he
Yeah,
like, looks at his balloon. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And we're gonna make sure that he's making a lot of noise that the acolytes could be warned to, so this takes back up some of the conflict, because him trying to stop this my man from crying is gonna make things worse.
Okay, gotcha.
Eyes are bleeding. Just give it some more texture.
Sure, why not? He could be like super skinny, like a malnourished kind of thing too, if you want. I don't know.
And
This was kind of more. You kind of came up with this portion of the world building, so I don't want to step on it.
no, I like it. It's falls down to examine. He notices a piece of string tied to the soul's wrist. At its end, a popped balloon. Dun, dun.
Does it change color, or is it just a popped orange balloon?
Just a popped balloon.
Okay. It could be cool if it goes from a color to like gray,
A popped gray.
because then it's like all the life's been sucked out of it.
Gray. Wait, gray. No, gray. Wait. AY. No, it's EY.
Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me.
I honestly don't know.
I don't know
This is
either.
not a bit.
We're gonna move on.
God.
We're gonna just leave it. We're gonna move
God.
on. We're gonna move
Okay,
on.
yeah. We're gonna judgment call. It's AY.
AY. For the rest of the script, AY. Okay.
Yeah. Footsteps from behind. The furniture continues to melt into the room. The tortured soul continues to bleed, writhe, cry. Footsteps from behind. Acolytes are drawing near. Sam clasps his hands around the tortured soul's mouth.
Okay.
But the screaming can't be muffled.
Yeah. Pretty good.
I honestly kind of think it would be weird if, like, Sam and the soul kind of start to melt into the floor and he goes back down to the basement.
That would be interesting. What if he goes into a different basement?
Like another room down there?
Like
Yeah.
another room, yeah. That way we don't have to have him escape again.
In the same room? Yeah. Sam looks down. Wait, hold on. What does it sound like when you fall into the floor? What do you think that sounds like?
In this situation, I imagine it's kind of like quicksand, right? Because you're sinking into. It's not a liquid, but it's not a full solid either. It's like oobleck.
Ooh,
You know what oobleck is?
oobleck, that's a fancy word.
Oobleck. It's like cornstarch and some other ingredients, but it's like a liquid. But the way it works is if you like try and push your hand into it too quickly, the molecules don't have enough time to move around like water would, so it's almost like a solid. But if you move slowly, your hand can go through it. You should look at it. It's actually really cool. I don't know why I know that. That's the most useless factoid that I just know for some reason.
Oh, that's not useless. That we could absolutely use that.
That's right.
I want to build an entire set just of oobleck.
We're gonna fill a pool
I
full
wonder
of
what the
oobleck.
sound muffling qualities.
That's gonna be so expensive.
What would happen? What would happen if I ingested a lot of oobleck?
I don't.
Let's get the MythBusters. Let's get the MythBusters on that.
I don't think
What
it's very
happens
healthy.
if you eat a lot of oobleck
I don't think it's edible.
to coat the entire stomach lining?
Yeah,
What would happen?
for protection.
And it's like then you eat more food and it just kind of like bounces back up.
That's right,
It
yeah.
can't go through.
It can't go through.
Yeah, that's
you
what
just
happens.
you just vomit.
And that's a theory. That is my theory. And unless someone tests that theory stands. That's how
right.
science works. So
That's right.
prove me wrong, science bitches. Screaming stops.
Folks
Sam,
at home, don't actually try and eat oobleck. Just
please,
please do not
please
do that.
don't. We are not telling you to ingest
Yeah,
oobleck.
do not ingest
Just eat-
oobleck. We don't know if it's safe.
Yeah.
Legally, we are
Put
not
up
responsible if
big-
any of you ingest oobleck. We did not tell you to actually do it. We were joking.
The big disclaimer on the video. The video is going to start with a huge disclaimer of not to eat oobleck.
That's right.
And people are going to be like, what the fuck happened in this
Yeah.
episode? Where they have to tell me that.
Oh, man.
Okay. Screaming stop, Sam. Breathes a sigh of relief.
Okay.
Until he tries to pull his hands up. Looking down, the tortured soul, it's let's make this another, is being consumed by the floor. And so is Sam. Oh, egads! The acolytes burst in from all directions, but it's too late. Sam and the soul fall straight through the floor, through the quick sand like oobleck-like floor.
Oobleck-like floor.
Into interior suburban mansion. Other basement.
That's right.
Cellar.
Sure.
All right.
Okay. We have accomplished our goal, but I want to keep going. So
We did it.
we did it.
Let's do maybe like 1 or 2 more scenes.
I'd like to make it onto page 4 if we can.
Let's make it to page 4. We're so close.
We're in the cellar. I have 2 room ideas, actually. I don't think we can do one of them right now. Is it too much to do a shifting room?
Describe.
So,
mean?
if you go back to Harry Potter where the stairs moved around, I want to do that with a bunch of just furniture in the cellar.
Oh, so like a Jamiroquai virtual insanity room.
I guess. I've not heard of whatever you're talking about, but sure, let's go with that.
The music video where he's like gliding on the floor.
Oh, maybe. I might have actually seen that.
Yeah.
But it's gotta be scary. We're in a cellar. It's gotta be scary.
It's gotta be scary.
Okay. There are shelves. Hold on. It's frozen. It's frozen. It's frozen. Please. Lowered, please. We may not make it to page 4. Did it just give up? What's going on? Ah, there it is. Okay. There are shelves all along
Why it took so long.
walls. I think it's a my end thing. All along the walls, and there. I'm gonna make this kind of a bigger room. Are 2 rows in the center. Each shelf is full of tools. Sharp objects. Let's just make it spooky.
Make it spooky.
Let's see. Where's my cursor at? I think it's gone. Okay, there it is. Sam spots a door at the opposite end of the room. He moves towards it. Shelves begin to move and fold.
Oh my god!
Woo! And fold. Sam is knocked over a shelf.
Yeah, hold on. I kind of want one shelf falls over the tortured soul. He's gone. We don't have to worry about him anymore.
That's
He's
a
gone.
good point. That's a good point. You might even change that with what I'm about to do.
Oh,
Might. I don't know. Gaps. There's no space there. What? And oh my god.
I got you.
I don't know where I'm at now. Oh no.
Gap.
Oh, it is gap. Okay, gaps in the floor. I am working to get better internet audience, I swear. But for now.
And we all knew he was lying.
In the floor form. Oh my god. Thank you. Form. I don't know, Sam. There's no E in Sam. Sam. Jumps to his feet. The room. Oh my god. Shifts more and more. And as it does, screams of all types can be heard. Sam rushes towards the door, jumping over gaps that form and ducking shelves
There you go.
that beeline. No. Yes. That
Yeah? No?
beeline. There's no way that's right. Towards.
That's not right.
I figured it wasn't. Ah, yes. Okay. Towards him. Just as he reaches the door, oh boy, new gap forms. You're gonna have to fix something here because I can't see what's happening. Oh wait, okay. Forms, and he slips. Would you rather he just fall into one of these gaps to get to the next room, or should he make it to the door? Well, he's already fallen through the floor, though.
Yeah,
so,
he can make it to the next room.
He slips into a gap and just grabs the edge. Nope, that's edge. He climbs. That's climps. Clips. Climbs out and rushes through the next door. Do you want to hear my other room idea?
Oh, yeah.
I think
Have it on record.
and I don't know if it should be the next room, but I think there should be a room that is just full of these dead people. Like, it's so tight, he has to push through them.
Yeah, I like that. I
don't know if it should be the next one. We can probably fit 2 more rooms before we have to have him get out of there.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
So, but I'm going to hand it over to you so you can do a room now. We have time for one more room.
Okay, all right.
This isn't what I thought it was going to be, but this is really cool.
This also isn't what I thought it was going to be, but I'm enjoying it. because it is existing.
Mhm.
And I think that's the best thing that
Yeah.
you can do as a writer is make it exist.
Well, I'm definitely practicing. I've never written something this uncanny, like weird. It's almost too weird to be just uncanny. It's like it's a very twisted like thing, but
Very twisted and dark inside
twisted
my
and
mind.
scary.
Twisted and scary. Even I don't know what I'm thinking half the time.
All right. We see a Braydan in the wild as he writes the next scene. Ooh, stairs.
Yes.
Brayden's selected room is stairs. We're going to see what he does with this bit of magic as he uses his writing degree and writing, like I just fucking said. We're watching as he prepares his swing, lining up the golf ball to land onto the fairway. Sam barrels through the staircase, it would seem, and
The door.
wait, Sam barrels
You
through
asshole.
the door. Okay, so Sam, I'm an asshole that's barreling through a door with Sam. It's just the hole. There's no ass. It's the asshole next.
Keep talking while I write this.
That's right.
The idea that I'm doing is that he's entering a scene from before, but as like watching on from the back as the acolytes are kind of like grabbing at his feet.
Yeah.
So he's kind of like looping through time also. Not only is like the space being weird, but now time is also starting to act.
I like that. That's cool. I think time has to act weird though, because we're trying to get to one singular moment with his family.
Yeah.
So
Definitely. He sees himself. Acolytes are grabbing at Sam's, we'll call him Other Sam.
mhm.
Other Sam. Grabbing at Other Sam's feet as he climbs, as he claws up the stairs. Sam looks behind him into the previous room, sees another Sam jumping through the gaps in the floor. Strange.
Very, very strange. Okay. This is a good room. I like this.
Yeah, Sam. He notices
He notices
a mirror, a
Ooh,
shattered mirror hanging on the wall. It doesn't reflect this strange world he is in,
Okay.
but something nicer, more alive.
Ooh, I know what you're doing. I think I know
He
what you're doing.
sees
I like this.
himself. He sees another version of himself. Blood trickles down his ear. Crash. Glass shatters. Sam is noticed by all the acolytes. He runs through a door. Loops. Runs through a door. Which leads right back into the room. Again. 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 As he runs towards the door again, it slams shut. It slams shit. He drops his shoulder, bursts through. Interior, suburban mansion, fucking bedroom. Continues. Here we go.
Sweet.
I think that'll do it for now.
Yeah, made it to page 4. Did a good job.
We actually did make more progress than we were hoping to do at the beginning of this episode, so
yeah,
I'll consider that a win.
100%.
And this time, at the end of the previous episode, I made us table read an actual good horror script. But since we actually did have decent progress, I've X'd the tab on the Hereditary screenplay. We only do that if we're getting punished to remind ourselves of how bad we are. But we did good work. Yeah. I think we made some progress. We made some. We wrote some pretty cool scenes, and
that's right.
In the future, we will finish this up for sure, and we won't fuck the episode recording so that we have to explain everything we wrote and then right on top of it.
I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better next time.
It won't happen again. So everyone, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you all had a good time, enjoyed yourself as we wrote this.
Leave like, dislike, leave feedback on each thing.
Yeah.
Be specific.
If you find yourself searching into the search bar and trying to find the writer's room, like, where are they? Why don't you just save yourself the trouble and hit the subscribe button right next to the little picture of me and Cole's beautiful mugs. And even next to that button, there should appear a little bell. That gives you notifications for when we post new videos every Saturday at noon.
That's right.
You can be the first one to know. You can be the first one here. You can be the first one to leave a like and all this amazing, incredible, beautiful stuff.
Yep.
We would really appreciate that.
Yep.
Also, you may already know this if you're listening on another service, but we are on other services: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon.
Yep. We release those.
Another one, I don't know.
Sunday at noon.
So, and you can hit the link or description to access those other services if you prefer to listen to things that way.
That's right.
Also, links in the description for our Instagram and our TikTok pages that has our funny little clips, some of our sillier moments. And I think that's pretty much, we've covered everything.
That's correct. Yeah. So we're doing this in the future. Look forward to more stuff next week. Goodbye.
Bye.